What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the process for Thursday, August 25th, back in the friendly confines of my own office. We're going to talk a little bit of baseball from last night. Got to compare relay throw ownership to mini-max ownership, see where the sharps were, see where the squares were. And then, unfortunately, we're going to talk about the soccer contest for this Saturday and how sad and pathetic they are. We haven't looked at that yet because I wasn't really doing this while the soccer season was going on, but now it is back, and it's just really a bummer. So I need to get people playing a little bit more so that we can get better contests. Let's start here. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and then follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. And then the biggie, go sign up at PrizePicks, folks. They are the presenting sponsor of this video. If you go to prizepicks.com, or I assume there's a link in the description of this video, use the promo code AWESEMO when you sign up, AWESEMO. You can get up to $100 on your first deposit. Plenty of tools at Stokastic.com that can help you out, whether that's at OddsShopper or whether that's behind our paywall or even sometimes in front of our paywall. Lots going on there that will help you out with PrizePicks. It's not about sharks and optimizers. You're making parlay cards and player props. It's like sports betting without the sports betting, everybody. Go check it out. So I got the results of the relay throw here. Congrats to Olrat. I know he had a Stokastic or maybe Awesemo, one of the two, logo. And then we saw Neil, friend of the program for sure, finishing third, 1-800-EDDIE, 14th. So good showing for the Stokastic crew at the top. That's not really what we're paying attention to here, though, but I did want to give people their due. What we want to look at is this. Boom. Exposures yesterday. 150 maxers in the relay throw, 150 maxers in the mini max. Again, giant disparity in the amount of 5-man stacks used. Let's make that even bigger. There we go. Yeah, giant disparity. Lost it. Never had it. There we go. 88% stacks of 5-mans for the 150 maxers in the relay throw, 70% in the mini max. Just not enough stacks. Look at the disparity here. Boston, 3% owned in the mini max, 6% owned in the relay throw. Giant sharp play there for Boston. Milwaukee, 1% to 4%. Again, sort of like the sneaky sharp play. St. Louis, much greater ownership here in the relay throw in comparison to the mini max. So they are very clearly the three teams you should have been looking at a little bit harder yesterday. Cardinals, Red Sox, Brewers, and then Philly, definitely not the team. Much more owned in the mini max than they were in the relay throw, which is even bigger, like a bigger thing when there's significantly less ownership in the mini max. So Philly, if you played Philly aggressively in the mini-max yesterday, I think you made a pretty big mistake. If you played St. Louis, if you played Boston, if you played Milwaukee in the mini-max yesterday, I think you were on the right track. White Sox and Houston both totally fine. But Philly was the clear wrong answer in the mini-max. Try to hash out why that is. Let me know in the comment section if you have any thoughts. Pitching-wise, nothing too crazy. Giolito was probably the sharp play here. 21% owned in the relay throw, just 17% in the mini max. Valdez and Michaelis were both a little bit lighter. You know, we know that the highest owned guy tends to be a little bit more concentrated in the relay throw. We see that again with McClanahan. Barrios was way more owned in the mini max than he was in the relay throw. He would be the bigger negative. So if you were a little bit lighter on Valdez, Michaelis, Barrios, that was probably good for you in the mini-max yesterday. Hopefully you got more Giolito, Heaney, Sanchez to a degree, but not really. I mean, like, yes, but no. Sub 10% guys pitching. It's hard for me to really say that anybody made a mistake when they're like the 8th best pitcher, but hope you got Giolito. The Giolito play was very clearly the sharpest play that you could get here. So what you really wanted were more Cardinal stacks, Red Sox stacks, Brewer stacks. McClanahan to a degree, Giolito for sure, Heaney for sure. If you had those things in the mini-max yesterday, you are on the right track. That's all that I can say about something like that. I don't have much more to say here for this little breakdown. And now we get to the sort of bummer stuff. These are the contests that have a 5K prize pool or more on Saturday for a 5-game EPL slate. I know it's small on the screen. I can only zoom in so far. There's only 3 of them. It's terrible. Top contest is the through ball. $18 to get in. You can put 117 entries in. There's only 3,900 total entries. So it's 2,100 to max it. The payout structure is fine. The reduced rake is all right. It's just bleak. My recommendation would be the toe poke. $10 buy-in, 21 entries. So it's $210 to max it. It's a 6K prize pool. There's only 700 entries. Either way, if you're maxing any of these contests, they're going to be difficult because when you max, you're getting in 3% of the field. There are already going to be people in these contests that are way sharper than you. Like the sharps in soccer are already there, making up 30% of the field. These are very difficult contests, and you have no real alternative. The scissor kick was the only other one above 5K. It's a $44 4 max entry, 140 person contest with what I would consider to be a terrible payout structure. If you don't win it, you're probably not in great shape. Again, 4 entries is going to be 3% of the entries for the contest. What do we got to do here? Why is this not more popular? The popularity of the EPL is growing considerably in the United States. It is significantly better or bigger than it was 5 years ago. That's just not up for debate. And it is the most popular sport out there. And yet we just can't get anybody to play DFS for it. Is it a sports betting thing? Is it because sports betting is so prevalent in England that there's just there's nothing here for it? Because the swings here are massive. A goal in the 89th minute changes everything. It's a really fun sweat that keeps you on a knife edge, and there's just nothing here worth sweating. It's really a bummer. Like, the through ball is a great contest, but $2,100 to max it. No true 150 max at all. 117 is the best we can do. Not even a where's the haymaker birdie 4-seamer equivalent here? Where's the $4.20 max? How big can we make that here? Because apparently the answer is not big at all. We just don't have the volume for it. And it bums me out. This is the thing that I want to grow the most, and I don't even know how to advocate for it. There's nothing here that anybody's going to want, unfortunately. If you are involved and you have any thoughts, let me know. What's causing this just full lack of participation in DFS soccer? Because maybe it'll pick up. Maybe the World Cup will be the shot of life that we need in a couple months, and we can build some momentum coming out of that. But for this right now, I'll never look at these contests again on this show if this is the best that I could hope for. 3 contests, 1 contest with more than 10K guaranteed, 2 more from 5K to 10K, nothing under $10 to get in, no quality. There's not even a good single entry. There's nothing here. So apologies to you guys for having to put you through this. I wanted to advocate for soccer, and I know I had a request, I think it was earlier this week, about looking at the contests. They suck. They unequivocally suck. And I don't know what I can do to make that any better. What this is telling me is that people should be playing so rare. But makes me sad. Makes me sad because I will be, at the very least, watching this slate. Liverpool plays at 10 a.m. But in terms of playing it, probably not. And if I don't want to get into it, how could I tell people to get into it? If you are playing it, play the through ball and play the toe poke. My legitimate preference would be to play the toe poke. That's the only contest where it's feasible to max it at $210 to max it is a reasonable enough amount of money. But boy, oh boy, do you need to be good. An average 1% entry will pay you $417. So if your average 1%er is going to be twice as much as what you get for maxing the contest. You need to be good here, and it's very difficult. That's all I got, folks. If anything looks interesting tonight, once we get to lock and we get round 2 showdown for golf, that will be what we're looking at. I talked MMA earlier this week and didn't realize there is no UFC card this Saturday, which first and foremost is a huge bummer for me because I've got a free Saturday night and I wanted to sweat some MMA. My parents are in town, wanted to just chill, watch some fist fights with my old man, and that's not going to happen. So bummer there. We talked about college football yesterday. Go back and check out those contests if you're interested. I am going to be playing college football this Saturday for something to do. So hop into our premium Discord if you're a sub for some college football takes, not from me, but from Ben, from Matt Gajeski, from others that are sharp. I will be there to tail those takes if I can. That's all I got, everybody. Thank you for being here. Another process in the books. We'll back again tomorrow, closing out the work week. So like, subscribe, notification bell, sign up at PrizePicks using the promo code AWESEMO, and good luck for whatever you're doing today. Have a good Thursday, everybody.